Millions of people know our next guest as an amazing storyteller in the kitchen, and today's tale features shrimp meeting tortellini with a very happy romantic ending. Please say hello to the incomparable chef, Nick Stellino. Welcome. We're so honored to have you here, sir.
Please, I'm such a humble man. I have no idea how I got such fortune to be featured right next to such beautiful women in this gorgeous kitchen.
Oh, we feel the same way.
Guys, learn how to cook. Remember this, learn how to cook. Your life will be better.
Right, this is a true story. You are not kidding. We're so excited to have this dish, and Cameron and Orly and Ken are waiting patiently.
Smells good.
But before we even start, we should talk about the name of this dish.
The name is Picchio Pacchio Consato. Picchio Pacchio is a Sicilian word, and Consato is a Sicilian word too.
Okay.
And they both mean completely different things. Picchio Pacchio means simple. Consato means complicated. So this dish basically is titled Simple Complicated.
It's an oxymoron.
It's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
It's a dichotomy of titles that really makes no sense. But the beauty of this dish is brought to the fact that the dish is elegant, it's simple to make, it's done with fresh ingredients, and there is no cooking involved. The only cooking that you have to do with this dish in assembling it together is just let it rest, so the flavors come. Yes?
So the complicated comes in the flavors? Where's the complicated?
No, the complicated comes in the outfit that you got to wear.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you people at home have noticed, but check this out.
Oh, yeah.
That's something.
Put that
I know.
together
Put a
well.
lot of time in it.
But the truth of the matter is, the most simple of dishes can sometimes also be the most complicated because they can be the most difficult. You can't hide behind anything.
The worst thing that happens to all of us is we get too cocky. Right. And we assume there's something for the fact that it's so simple that we can do it with our eyes closed. It's when you become so overly confident that you don't pay attention to all the elements and the reasons why, is when you lose yourself in it. But this is a dish that's great to start out with. It's ideal for going to the beach. It's ideal for a party that you have where you really don't want to get involved in a lot of cooking because it's too hot outside. It's fantastic accompaniment to a grilled steak, grilled fish, grilled chicken, anything.
And I know your mom used to make it for you a lot.
My mom used to make
hungry.
she used to bring this to the beach. So my mom would get up in the morning before me and my brother Mario, and the first thing that she would do, she would take the Italian tomatoes, canned tomatoes, by the way. San Marzano would be the best kind. It's not a brand, it's a kind of tomato. They're very, very sweet. So the tomato now have been chopped up roughly. They've been strained. Here is the water in which we strain it. And as the tomatoes are here in the bowl, we add pancetta. If you don't have pancetta, you can do this with bacon. Just chop it up in small pieces. Chop white onions.
Nice.
Now look at this. Sugar. Why sugar? I'll tell you in just a second. Because together with the sugar, we have salt. This is on a concept that we all need to own. Opposite forces create a force in the middle, which is the result of two diversions. And in this diversion, it creates what I refer to as the yellow line in the middle, which is beauty, it's poetry, it's spectacular. And together with the sugar and the salt, you have these two opposite flavors that are going to guide the flavor base of everything that we have on the inside. A little bit of pepper, we have black pepper.
And the complicated.
Yeah, Debbie, you weren't kidding about the storytelling.
Right.
Like,
I know.
what else?
No.
And then what happened?
The thing is, here, red pepper flakes. By the way, when I do this at home, I cannot do this. Honey, I love you, but I'm on the show with her, so I get to do, she does not let me do stuff spicy anymore. And then, this is the most important part. This is raw garlic that we chop very fine.
Right.
We're going to add it to this. And then we have parsley and basil, which we will chop finely. At this point, the one thing that we want to do, we just want to mix everything attentively, especially if you're wearing a yellow vest. This is something that you do not want to take.
No.
I know. I'm a courageous guy. Look at this. Red, yellow, still safe.
And to be honest, this would just be beautiful on top of bruschetta.
But you're right. This is also a fantastic sauce. By the way, the sauce will cook in about an hour without you even using a little bit of fire, because we're going to put this in the refrigerator, and it will be the garlic that generates the beginning of the romance. The garlic in its raw stage has a lot of oils that starts interacting with the breaking down the tomatoes. This juice, which is the juice in which tomatoes were packed, together with the chopped garlic, the white onion, the salt, the pepper, the sugar, is going to open up. It's like a painting where instead of doing it with a little drawing with every single brush, you put all the elements into it together, and then the brush paints itself into this wonderful piece of art.
Nick, I'm in love with you.
Well, you will not be wrong. I'm a good kind of good listener.
I mean, just listen to
a
you
lovable
talk. Listen, it's no mistake why your show is so successful for 25 years.
I cannot believe what's going to happen when I go home after my wife sees the segment.
No, it's
The
harmless.
first thing she's going to do, she's going to wait for this line to come up, and she has the smack in the back of the head that she gives me when I say things like this. Nick, you come across like a dummy. Honey, I am funny. Next thing will be my own line of comedy shows. Extra virgin olive oil. This is an ingredient we need to take very seriously. Extra virgin olive oil is an ingredient by itself, and it doesn't taste the same from the way it's made in France or the way it's made in Italy, Northern Italy, Southern Italy. You can go with French oil, that would be good. You can go with Northern Italian oil, that could be good. I go with my uncle Michele, extra virgin olive oil from the deepest part of Sicily. Why? Not for nothing, but no, you understand.
What about Greek?
Greek oil is very similar to Sicilian olive oil, but there's a significant difference between the Sicilian and the Greek oil. The Greek oil has a very strong, passionate presence.
Yes.
And one of the things that the Greek oil has to be handled with great care. It's like a
Yes.
beautiful woman that really needs to be listened to and respected because...
Love you. Love you.
What'd I say?
Well, I think you're probably, I'm Greek, right?
No. You and I got lucky. Oh, this is awesome. Usually I always say the wrong thing to the wrong people. I get in more trouble. This actually, you hit it dead center.
Oh, yeah. You're so charming. Now we're adding our shrimp that we've
Shrimp.
already cooked.
This is cooked shrimp. You can buy already cooked. This is tortellini. Go ahead and add those.
That we've already cooked as
Yes,
well.
oh, sorry. Now, the reason why they're stuck together is because next time you cook this at home, you make it for yourself, what you want to do attentively, after you cook the tortellini, is to mix them with some extra virgin olive oil. Why? You just witnessed what happened now. It's stuck together. When you put the extra virgin olive oil, it prevents them from sticking together, and it really makes it a lot easier. Now, in here we have all the flavors of everything that we discussed, but let's go now with a little bit more parsley on top.
Okay.
You could also use basil and a little bit of Parmigiano. Now, when you put Parmigiano, always refrain yourself from being excessive. Excessive Parmigiano is something that people should understand. And then you also have to ask yourself, but wait a minute, I also got some fresh Parmigiano.
Why not?
Now, at
Just put
home,
a little
usually I'm
more.
kind of cheap and I save on every penny I can, but here is a production studio with a lot of rich people around me. And this Parmigiano is going in the pasta. Why? I did not eat lunch and I'm hungry. I'm having all this Parmigiano for myself. That being said,
They're hungry over there as well.
Can't wait.
So let's
It
serve
looks
this
so
up.
good. Start serving it up. And as you're doing that, I want to say again, congratulations, 25th anniversary of being on television.
That's amazing.
That is no small feat, everybody. That's a big deal.
Thank you.
And I understand you've got a special thank you to Home and Family in particular.
well, I have, you're one of my favorite shows of all time because one of the first TV appearances that I've ever had was in
Yes,
your
that's
show over 20 years ago where there was a different crew of people, but you guys kept the show for such a long time.
Thank you.
With a unique approach as well. I was discussing this with her. There's some magic that you guys bring out where you bring people, you make them feel like they're at home. They forget that they're guests in a TV show, and suddenly this conversation takes place. There's this warmth. It's a unique approach which you will not see anywhere else. Those are
Except
things
on
that-
your show.
No, even in my show, it's just me talking. After a while, you go, man, is this guy going to shut up? Thank you. Now, for all of you that are watching right now, I wanted to give you all a gift. And if you go on the website of the show, you will find a link for a free download of an electronic cookbook, which is a sample cookbook of my whole book that goes with the show. We just produced it just for this. It has this particular recipe in it. Also has the link to the videos. So the one that you will download for free also has a code inside of it that will allow you to go on my site and buy the book, if you like it, for 50% off. Why am I so generous? I don't know. I fell off a bed this morning. Something happened.
Well, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be great.